Blue.
I love the color blue. I love how the sky is different shades of blue. In the morning or afternoon, it's a different kind of blue, and then when it's evening, it's this midnight blue that is quite mesmerizing because you also see the stars. And the midnight blue is an element that I only see when I go to my rural areas, where I have these wide open spaces and I get to see and feel the magnitude of life around me. Um, yeah, and I just recently realized that blue is my favorite color, which was strange for a moment because I realized that in my heart, blue was a color I loved of all the colors, but I didn't have that many blue things. Um, I guess maybe when a person has a favorite color, they always want to make sure that they have that color everywhere. Um, so it's a discovery I made, I think, last year, as a result of the pandemic, where I realized that, hold up, I have all these other colors, I like them, but the color that I really love is blue. Yeah.
Breathe.
Breathing is really important to me. Not just breathing in terms of us humans, when we are alive, we breathe. Um, but because of the stressful nature of the work that I do as an artist and also even as an arts administrator, I've found the power of breathing in dealing with difficult situations, in dealing with uh, things, curveballs being thrown your way. So now, instead of where when I was younger, I would just automatically be like, and then just react. Now I've I have found a new tool in my toolbox where I realized that sometimes all you have to do is just take a breath, breathe, and know that yes, the problem is probably there and is waiting for you to solve it. And it won't go away until you solve it. But once you breathe, I think it also even lessens um, the anxiety for me, that is. And it's something that also comes from the practice that I started with yoga. I started doing yoga somewhere around 2018. And yoga really helped me to go through the lockdown last year and everything else that was going on. So the power of breath and being one with your breath is something that I don't take for granted. So even when I don't have enough time to, go for probably a very long time meditating, I always want to make sure that if I can get at least maybe 2 minutes or even 10 minutes of focusing on my breath and nothing else, it becomes easier for me to carry the load of my excitements, my anxieties, my stresses, and my wanderings within this world that I make up, and the worlds that are made up for me as well.
Presence.
Presence is something that I realized is really important for an actor, for a performer, but doubly so for a director. And I learned the hard way about presence and how important it is for a director on another project where I got so overwhelmed I forgot to be in the present and knowing that, okay, in this present, in this moment that I am in, what is it that I need? And how do I ask for what I need? And how do I advocate for myself in order for me to really show up and be there for the rest of the team, and also how to be there for the production. And so each and every be it that you are in a room and you're not present as a director and you're doing really important work at that time, you're losing so much in terms of output. You're also losing so much in terms of connection with the people that you are with. So for me, presence is not just being there physically and emotionally, but also being in tune with you and what is happening with you, and what is happening with you in connection with others, and what it is that they need from you, or what it is that you're signaling to them, and how can you make sure that what you're signaling to them is exactly what it is that you want them to get from you.
Importance.
This pandemic has told me and taught me a lot about what is important, and just appreciating life. Life is what is important. It's not about the beautiful things or the amazing things that you achieved in the past, but it's about where you are. It's about what you're doing at that moment, and making sure that you're also placing your life in a place of importance beyond your goals and your ambitions. You're also placing importance on the little things, because the little things are what matter. Just enjoying the few moments that you have of joy, of happiness, of laughter, of connection, of discovery. Those are the things that are important. Just each and every moment is what is important. Not being in a place of saying, okay, so what's next, or being there, done that, what's next, but really finding the gold within that moment, even though it looks quite dusty.
Success.
The success that I imagined I would have at 35, which is how old I am, is not the success that I have. And it has a different kind of impact in terms of when I look back in terms of what I set out to do and where I am. I realize that my success is worthy, and I actually have been successful, even though I don't have really expansive things, material things within me, but I think I've been successful, really. And don't come at me and look for a multi-million-dollar deal, because I don't have it, but I am successful because where I am coming from and what I set out to do and what I've managed to do in this length of time that I've been practicing my art, I've been doing amazing, even though I have to say so myself.